Okie dokie. We're going to see if this works. I'm going to just open that window until I get everything set here, and we'll see if this works. And I'll wait for some people to come, but this should be working. And my body over there. And I'm going to just refresh my screen here, and we'll see what happens. It's working. Okay. Oh, that's good. Well, that's good. Yay. We're working. For those of you who joined me at 10 a.m., which is my normal time to go live, I had some serious technical difficulties, and we are working now. Now the only thing I have to figure out for the next time I go live is how I can see your comments, because I cannot see them in my actual stream. So I'm going to, hopefully I can see them on my iPad. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. I should be live in my Border Buddy group. I'm not going to be able to see your comments until I can figure that part out. I'm not going to be able to see your YouTube comments, so I'm very sorry. Leanne is watching. I can see that she's watching on my page, and she's going to give me the thumbs up that she can hear me in a sec, and then I'm going to just go for it. The reason that this got figured out was because Leanne, my best friend forever, she troubleshot with me after the mess that was happening, and she figured it out. And so she's awesome sauce. That's all I'm going to say. She's going to tell me if she can hear me, I hope. She's watching, and I'm assuming someone would tell me they couldn't hear me. Right now, she's the only one watching. But hopefully you can hear. Can you hear me, Leanne? I think you can. I'm just going to. Well, I can hear myself, so that's good. Okay, so it might just be Leanne and I. And we'll, she may have to duck out, but at least this will be recorded, and so I can go back later and watch. So let's see here. Oh, maybe if I go up here. Oh my gosh. I figured out how to see it. See, you guys are my guinea pigs, so I appreciate you for putting up with me, and hopefully people will come back and watch later. Okay, so Leanne, I figured out I can see you. Awesome. So now I can go on my iPad, and let's go over to Border Buddies, and let's see if I can see over there. Hi, Alexina. Oh, nice to see you. Thanks for coming. It's been a bit of a joke today, trying to get me all sorted. But you know what? There's so many worse things in life than not being able to figure out how to stream, right? We're good. Let's play before something else happens. So what I'm going to do is I can take my face off, and hopefully you can still hear me, right, you guys? You can still hear me. Okay, so let's get started. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to be playing with a brand new kit. This is called is it Perpetual Beauty Calendar Kit. So this is a new kit that got launched, I think early December. I think it's pretty brand new. So we will be playing with it as always. Well, some kits don't come with a stamp pad or stamps or a block, but if they do come with that, then you're going to get an instruction sheet on how to put it together. So look at this. We've got all our months here. We're not going to put the whole thing together because that would take forever, right? I'm still good. Thanks, Leanne. Okay, and so here's what we're going to get. We get a Stampin' Spot Pretty Peacock, one of my favorite colors. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? And then we get this little stamp set, which I'm actually going to, if you look at somewhere here, there is an actual little, oh, here it is. Let's move our box out of the way. This would make a really nice gift for someone for their birthday. It's just a little calendar they can keep so they don't forget whose birthday it is. I have the old one from Stampin' Up, and it's not pretty. I should show it to you. It's just kind of an ugly thing that, I mean, it works for me, but this is what it looked like, right? So it didn't have any decorations on it or anything. So I'm going to switch over and use this one instead. This has got, the cover is quite like a cardboard. Hi, Kathy. How are you? It's, how would I say this? It's a nice thick cardboard. substantial, both sides. And then of course we've got our, let me just move this. We've got a little hanger here. So if you want to hang it on your wall, you can on a little hook. And then as you open it, we've got all the different months. Okay, so the stamp set is, just get this here. So here we go. Can you see? So you've got all, it's just all the months. Okay. This is the English kit. But if you have friends that speak French or, oh gosh, is that German? I think it might be German. I don't think it's Dutch. I think it's German. I think it's coming in the French, English, and German. Okay, the kit, it's so cool, right? But I have no idea, Kathy. My main thing today was I couldn't even get online. So we're, as I would like to say, cooking with gas. So we'll see how this turns out. But it looks really pretty. You know, sometimes you can't tell how pretty things are in a book or online, right? You have to see it. So that's why I like to show you guys kits. So let's open this little pack here. And you're going to get in your little pack a block, really nice block. This is one way to sort of build your acrylic blocks, because they're all the same size, I guess, in these kits, but I don't care. It's great. And they're very nice. They're really nice blocks. Okay, let's open this up and see what we've got. It looks like we've got some labels somehow, and then more labels. That must be for the month. And then what have we got? Oh, we've got these pretty die cuts. Let's see. Oh yeah, and they're nice and substantial. Ooh, look at these. These are like a bronze color or copper color. And then these are pretty too. A couple of sheets of those. Okay. All right. So that's what we're working with. So I'm going to just set this here because I have no idea what we're going to need. I'm assuming we need, I'm going to use my regular block. Assuming we need, hi Ellie, we're going to need a block and I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to put my little stamp down here and make sure it's straight, just like that. And then I'll pick it up. Okay, so there's January. Now, comes with a spot. If you don't have this color and you want to use this color, use the spot. You just open it up and then apply the ink like this. Okay, but I'm going to use my regular size pad. But let's see what we're stamping. That would be helpful. Okay, so I'll start with January. Let's open this up. So January, they want me to use one of these, which makes sense. And I'm guessing there's long ones and short ones, but I don't know. I mean, oh, I see. So September is long, November's long, February. It's January is one of the long ones. Okay. So let's ink this up. And just because I don't want to mess it up, I'm going to, oh, yeah, that looks good. Just going to make sure that it's inked well. And oh, I put a little bit too much ink on there. I'm going to center that. Oh, perfect. So now we got January. Sorry, there we go. And we're going to decorate up here. So the instructions are going to show you what pieces they recommend to use. Okay. So it looks like I'm using one of these long pieces in addition to this. Okay. So we're going to grab, wants us to use a few of these and a few of those and two of these. Okay. So let's look at the picture. Trying to see which one's going down first. I'm kind of that person who likes to see what I'm doing first, but I think that's what this means. It tells you the order you're supposed to put it in. I'm thinking. Okay. Thanks you guys for sticking with me this morning, and thank you to my best buddy Leanne for figuring out what the problem was. She figured it out right away. So, you know, when you get used to using a certain, it's like anything in life. When you get used to using a certain thing and then you're switching to something else, it sort of throws you off because you're still thinking about the old way you did something, right? And you're sort of retraining your brain rather than coming in fresh. I think that's what happened to me. Now on this one, it doesn't look like there's two of these. So I'm not quite sure what it's showing me to, because it looks like there really is just one of each. So I don't know what it's doing. I don't understand the instructions. So we'll just go with it. That's okay. So I'm going to just go like, whoop, I'm going to go up a little bit higher, I think. So these are quite delicate. You want to be a little bit careful with that. And then I've got, well, I'm going to say it's this one. Unless there's two different ones and I'm just losing it. Are these the same? Yep, these are the same. It looks like they want me to use this one. Okay. And then I'm going to just plop that down like that. Okay, that's pretty. And then it's going to want me to add one of these. And I think it must be this one. I like to do these blind. In other words, I don't know how this works. I'm just guessing it because I want to show you that it's not that hard. You just have to think about it. But if I made it look like, if I watched something and figured out how to do it beforehand, then you'd think that I was some brainiac or something, and I'm not. I need this piece. It wants me to put it here like so. Okay, and then I'm going to take that one I've stamped. And these are already pre-sticked, and you're just going to offset a titch like that. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Oh, January and July are the same. Thanks, Marilyn. You've done this already? Oh, I could use you here to help me. Isn't that pretty? How simple was that? That's so pretty. Love it. We'll make a few more. And because we're not going to make the whole thing. You guys don't want to sit here and watch me make the whole thing. It'll take an hour. And you've already been delayed an hour watching you. Isn't that pretty? So you've made yours already, Marilyn? Have you got yours and made it? Love it. Okay, so that's January. And so February, they even give you up to 29 days because, of course, there was leap years. My nephew was born in a leap year, 1982 it was. So he's a leap year baby. All right, next, February. Okay, so now we're going to use this one. I'm going to start with the copper ones, and this time it looks like it is, goodness gracious, this one, I think. That's what, look at how bright Marilyn is. See? Oh, no, that's not what I was thinking. January and July. Oh, okay, January and July are the same. Thank you, Marilyn. Now I understand. All right. Well done, Marilyn. Thank you for that. I didn't even notice that's what the picture meant, but that's what it means. You're right. January, July, repeat. February, August, repeat. Awesome. Okay. Well, we're back to February. All right, February. We've got this pretty one, although it doesn't look like that's the right one. I don't think it matters, though, does it? It looks like it's got more of a see-through look to it rather than solid, and I'm either losing it or I can't figure it out. It must be this one. It's this one. Okay. I don't think it matters. What difference does it make? You can do whatever you want. But these look the same, but it's really this one we want. So one is more of a solid and this is more of the outline. Okay. So we're just going to kind of put that like that. And then we've got this one, it looks like, this nice big one. These are pretty. The colors on this, I don't know if you can see it. The colors are so beautiful. Look at that. It's Gorgeous. Oop. And I'm going to just, I've got to make sure I can fit this on my, okay, a little down a little bit. Stuck to my fingers. It's really nice and sticky, so that's good. And I probably should have put this one down first, but that's okay. Oh, no, I guess it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. I'm talking to myself now. Now I want a solid one of these. I'm thinking it must be, no, it's not that one. It must be this one. I don't know. We all learn differently, right? Like how we read instructions. Ooh. Oh, thanks, Marilyn. So helpful. Appreciate it. It takes a village sometimes, doesn't it? This one's sort of more like that. And I think what they did was they actually didn't glue this down. So I'm just gonna try and show you. No, I glued it down too much. But what they basically did was, while they glued this down, they left that one kind of up. They pushed that down, and then they put this leaf on top. But who cares? Love it. So now we need February. So let's grab February. And I am going to clean my block. I didn't bring my little cleaner here, so I'm going to have to use a wet wipe. Normally I like to use my chamois. So I've got that, and I can take it off. And when I take these off, I like to go back to my little index here. So I'm just going to cut this. I mean, can you imagine how many things you can use these? You can use these calendar pieces for so many things, right? So January, I'm just going to put that on like that on my little index, and then I can figure out where that's going back on. That's how I would do it. I love that they include these indexes now. This has been new for the last maybe 5 or 6 months. Talking to yourself is always a good thing. You need the expertise of yourself. Thanks, Levine. How nice to see you. Merry Christmas. I haven't seen you on here in a while. Thanks for coming. Okay, we got February. And it wants us to... Oop. Got ink where I don't want it on my table, of course. Got February. And like I said, I always do it on a scrap. But I believe they've given us more than we need here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah. They've given you a few in case you make a boo-boo. Okay, February. And these are too short. Yeah, these are okay. So I'm just going to line myself up. It's hard when you're online trying to do this, right? Because you're not stamping in a natural way. You're kind of, your body's kind of in a weird way. All right, so it's suggesting I use this almost like a crumb cake. And we're just going to place that one down and grab our February and offset that a bit. There we go. Okay. Well, look at that. 2 months. Yay. All right, let's go for March. I'm going to watch my time, and I don't like to go more than half an hour, as you guys know. So once I get to that, we're going to stop. All right. Now that the mail is moving, if you are a regular customer of mine, you will be getting the mini catalog that starts January 7th. And here it is. I'll show you the cover. You'll be getting this in the mail because I ordered it from Stampin' Up. So they said they were going to start mailing them on Friday and Celebration. And they may arrive late. But I'll be sharing the PDF in a link, so you won't miss out. Okay, so now we're going with March, right? January, February, March. Okay, March. And I'm just using the lines here on my calendar to lay my stamp down, and then I can pick it up and it's straight. Okay? All right, so let's grab this. And I think March is going to be a shorter. Yeah, I can do shorter. So ink that up. We are leaving on Tuesday for a train ride. Oh my gosh. Oh, your granddaughter. Oh, have a wonderful time. That's an adventure. My daughter arrived from Toronto yesterday. And so to me, that's when Christmas starts, right? Because your kid's in town and got your family. Can't beat that. So let's go. Where's March? March. Okay, so March, they want me to do, I should show you guys, this is what they want us to do. So grab those 3, and then, okay, so March and September are the same. Okay, now we're going to look at our, start with our beautiful, these are gorgeous, these coppers. So this is this one. And it looks like it's just going down like that. This is a really pretty, I don't keep saying that, but it really is very pretty. Oh, I love this. This is like larkspur or holly. I have some in my garden. Holly something. Hollyhock? Yeah. Okay, and then I'll grab this. This little pretty little wisp of a, love how you just layer these. See, look how much I'm picking up speed now, you guys. All right, and then we need a blue, and it's just going to be like this. Make sure it's straight. Oh, a train trip sounds very exciting. And this one, we've got it on the top and just offset a titch here. Okay, there we go. Of course, you could add more, you could add rhinestones or whatever you want. March, look at us. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. So then we got April. So April, another little short one. Okay, ugh, April, nobody's, oh, Sharon, hi Sharon, you found me over there on my group. Thank you. I needed somebody over there to test to see if they were seeing me on the group. So you can hear me, obviously, or you'd say I can't hear you. So good. I have to write down all my instructions to make sure that I can remember how to do this next time. But I think I'm okay. I don't think there's anything else I have to figure out. It was how to see comments, but I figured that out. Though I'm not seeing YouTube comments, which doesn't mean that it's not working. It could just mean that nobody's watching me on YouTube. Okay. Bye, Kathy. Watch the replay. I wanted to peek at this kit. Okay. And I'm sorry that it got all messed up at 10 a.m. or we would have been okay, right? But yeah, come back. But you get the general gist of this, right? So great. Okay. Well, you have a Merry Christmas, Kathy. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. Okay. And then April. Yeah, I was thinking, what month are we doing? Okay, so let's go with our copper first. And then we've got this pretty one here. I don't know what you call this. This, at least you know all my gardening terms, but not my plants. This almost looks like a Queen Anne's lace. Ooh, this is, you got to be careful because you don't want to rip these. So kind of bend it. And then you can kind of get a hold of it and then very carefully lift it out. So just be mindful of that, okay? Okay, there we go. And then we've got this one, kind of the wide flower or wide leaf. I did show you this, but look at those muted colors in that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. You know, one thing, even though this almost killed me to get going this morning, one thing I've noticed right away, and I don't know if you guys notice it on your end or not, but the sorry, I'm concentrating. I think I pulled the wrong thing, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. the quality of the video is superior on this new streaming. I just noticed that. I can't believe the difference. Wow. So that's a positive, even though I couldn't figure out how to work it. Okay, I'm going with a green, and we're going there. Grabbing that and offset. Look at this. Okay. I guess it repeats. So there's 6 months are the same according to Marilyn, and that was very helpful. Thank you, Marilyn. So January, February, March, April. So I'll see. I think I can get 2 more done, and then we'll have all 6, and then it's just a matter of repeating it. So let's do that. So now we're at May. Let's do May, April, May. Where's May? May, there's May. Ooh, May's really little. So I've got to be careful. May. And no stickers. May, and it'll be a short one. Go. Got our tree inside our house today. I've probably told you this, but we actually had to go get our tree about the first week of December, the first weekend, whatever. December, was it December 1st? Might have been November 30th, because what was happening in our world in Vancouver is for the last many, many years, the tree farms sell out really fast, and therefore you are. Sorry, guys, I'm just looking here. You have to get it. You snooze or you lose. Is basically it. Snooze and lose. So we went and picked it and just left it in a bucket outside because I don't like to decorate it without my daughter, and she doesn't come until closer to Christmas. So we brought it in today and we'll decorate it. It's kind of nice. But then you forget. I thought, oh, I hope the tree's okay. Because every year we say the same thing. This is the nicest tree we've ever had. Do you guys do that? Oh, dear. But when you're out in the tree farm and you're cutting it, they all start looking good or bad, or, oh, that's a crooked trunk. I mean, it's quite the process. So my son is very good at picking trees. And my daughter is good at decorating. So everybody's got their talents, right? Although she's good at it too. It's just that she can't be here. She doesn't live in Vancouver. Okay, so that's that. Look how fast I'm going now. See? And I'm talking at the same time. So I don't know. I'm kind of impressed. I can't tell what color that's supposed to be. So I'm just going to go with this one. It's hard to tell in the picture. So I'm going with this. I don't even know. I guess that's peacock. And it wants me to kind of offset it like that. And then grab my month. And I like the way they've done this so that it's just a repeat, because I think if they had to write these instructions and everything was different, I think you'd have a headache. Now you kind of get in the groove, right? So May and then June. Okay. June is good, and then we'll have all of them, and we'll do a little review. June. Here's June. Okay, now the only thing I would caution you on is if you're anything like me, I've obviously got ink on my hands because I just do. So just be careful. Just be careful. And June is here, another short month. So a little sticker. Okay, I'm going to close my pad up because I'm notorious for getting stuff where I don't want it. All right, last one, June. So June, we've got this pretty filigree one. Very pretty. And it's almost sad that you're not using any of the pieces. Peel it in a way that you're not having to poke out any of those pieces. So there we go. That's going to be like that. And then we've got let's see. Oh, we've got this one. Very pretty. This almost looks like a lupin, but it's not really like a lupin, but sort of like a lupin. Okay, it's that. And it's gone that way. And then lastly, we've got this one. Yep, this one. And it's sort of going like that. And then we've got our little June. It's like this. And then look at that. Go back and look at them all. So then it's just a matter of rinse and repeat. You're just, now when it becomes July, it'll be the same as one of the other ones that we've already done. So let's have a look. So back to the front. Oh yeah, okay, make sure I don't have any ink around me. Oh my gosh. The way my day's been going, that would happen. Okay, so there's January. Well, maybe I'll hold it up a bit because this camera is superior. Not camera, but the, what am I trying to say? Not the camera itself, because it's just my phone, but the resolution. That's what I mean. Look at it. It's so much better than my old one. So that's January. February. I might move that one closer. March. April. I like April's the best so far. And then May and June. So there we go. So then I'll add the rest of them later. And look at that, we finished on time. Just one thing, I do have a class coming up that features the Umbrella Days bundle, and there's a goodie bag choice, or you can purchase product and get the class for free. The link is in today's video. I'm going to just let you click on that if you're interested. The class will be in a private Facebook group on January 11th. You might be just thinking after Christmas, oh, I've had enough Christmas and I want to start stamping. So please join us at our class if that's the case. Okay, you have to register pretty early, soon, so I can order you the products. I'll show you that you do get in your goodie bag. You're going to get, look at all this. You're going to get all of that. You're going to get a full pack of the iridescent gems, faceted gems, and you're going to get a half a pack of the Subtles 6x6 DSP. Look at these pretty colors. So that's what we're going to be playing with. You're going to get 24 sheets of this. Okay, so that's the goodie bag. All right, now I'm going to come back over here and say goodbye. So here we go. And then I'm going to add myself back on. There we are. Worked. Yay. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining me today. And thanks for hanging in with me if you had to come back and forth. I really appreciate it. I will not be live on Wednesday, obviously. It's Christmas. But for those of you who celebrate Christmas, have a very Merry Christmas. I also think Hanukkah is starting this week. So happy Hanukkah if that's your holiday. Just time with family is always great, isn't it? And I hope to be back next Sunday, but I'm not 100% sure. It'll depend on what's happening in our lives, right? But perhaps I'll see you then. If not, have a great holiday break. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go cancel my live on Facebook, and then I'll be back here to cancel. Okay, so I can end it over there, and then I'm going to end it here.